Hola, my name is Anna Covert, and this is the Solar Coaster, the wild ride through the solar industry told by the people who are living it every day. Today in the hot seat with me is Todd Morgan of Spitzer Energy. Todd, let's kick this off.
Let's do it.
When did the sun first shine on your solar path?
Well, I started in solar in 2014 in the lovely city of Fresno, and I was a door knocker.
Ooh.
So yeah, I got the dusty streets and started knocking solar, and I was in the training Tuesdays for 2 hours and Thursdays for 2 hours and Saturday for an hour, and I got quite a bit of knowledge about solar, and I started to making a lot of sales. In the heyday of my time at Vivint, I was making 25 sales a month.
Wow.
And
Vivint, okay.
yeah, solar, and those were leases.
Yeah.
Those are leases. But I've had a great training in solar, and I think that's one thing that I would say the younger people that maybe come in solar last 2, 3, 4, 5 years or less. I got great training from Vivint and Solar City, and actually Solar City sent you through a month-long training.
Wow.
Before you were allowed to sell in any, in any place.
Right.
So.
Well, I do mention Solar City and their collapse in my book, The Solar Coaster, which does talk
was
that
a
they are RE+. So tell me, what do you do at Spitzer Energy?
We're a distributor of solar equipment, but we distribute solar equipment for residential and commercial, mostly small commercial, but we do a good size of larger commercial as well. And basically our strategy is there's technology coming from everywhere. Seems like every country makes a solar panel.
Yes.
And there's a lot of inverters and batteries. And so we have the ability to basically meet the factories at the factory level. We meet them in the actual factories. For example, we have been in 50 factories in the last couple of years. We meet the VP of engineering, we meet the product development teams, we meet the Q&A teams, and we start to develop a profile of the reliability, the quality, their ability to handle technical support, U.S.-based technical support versus, hey, we got to email someone in Europe or Asia, and they'll get back to you. We start to look at them in terms of the UL certifications, the CEC listings, all that kind of things. We start to look at in terms of their ability to have product in the United States, where let's say something goes wrong with the product, they need to replace it. Well, do we have to ship that from Asia? Or there's going to be a distribution center set up in the West or the Central or the East Coast. And we start to build a profile on what are the companies that have ease of installation is good, the reliability is good, and the price for performance is good.
So who's the hottest panel right now, the top 5 in your opinion?
Well, that's a very good question. I'm not going to answer that directly, but I'm going to answer it indirectly. Okay. The solar industry has turned into a spec sheet evaluation, okay? I'll give you this example. When LED TVs came out, the only brand people knew was Sony,
Yes.
okay? And then all of a sudden Vizio came out and a bunch of other brands came out. I just recently bought an electric bike, okay? I do not know who the electric bike manufacturers are, but I looked at the specs. So they say, I want this spec, I want that spec, I want this spec. So solar equipment has been a spec sheet evaluation game. It's looking at the quality of the, for example, panels, okay? What is the linear power warranty? What is the workmanship warranty? What is the efficiency of the panel? Is it black on black?
Aesthetics.
Right,
Yeah.
is it aesthetically pleasing?
AC coupled, DC coupled, whatever it is.
Right,
Yeah.
AC coupled, DC coupled.
But that's really the solar company. Like, it's not the customer. They don't really care about a spec sheet, right? And that's why SunPower has such an advantage, because there was a comprehensive warranty.
Correct.
We'll call one person, kind of like what Power's doing now.
Yeah.
But you're targeting businesses, and they're looking to you to find solutions to fill in the gaps in storage or in supply?
Yes, and you have to keep in mind that our niche is providing a more cost-effective solution. So a lot of people may love Tesla, okay? But why are they going to order Tesla through Spitzer Energy? It probably won't. They'll probably just go to the Tesla website. So where does the opportunity come for Spitzer Energy? It's providing high-quality equipment that might be similar to these bigger brands, but at a better cost.
Okay.
So we can look at a solar panel and say, okay, here's the specs of this solar. Let's call Q cells. Okay, Q cells is a well-known panel out here,
Yep.
but it's expensive. It's a great panel, and I've sold a ton of it.
Yes.
Okay, but there are other panels that are substantially similar with similar warranties, similar certifications, similar efficiency, similar specs that won't be the same prices. They might be 30% less.
Well, can you get them right now is a question, because everyone wants panels now.
Yes.
Q cells is out, REC is out right now.
That's where we fit in. We probably get 10 manufacturing companies of solar, 10 different manufacturers of solar panels that contact us almost every week or two.
Wow.
Like all these shows, they're all looking for distributors. All the people have panels. There's panels coming from Thailand, from Laos, from Sri Lanka, from India, from South Korea, from Japan, from every single Asian country out there known to man, plus Mexico, plus Canada, plus USA.
Well, are they all tariffed now? So what does that really mean for a solar company? I mean, like, what is the cost difference now, or it's going to be trickling in because of the tariff, and how does that apply to the down market?
Yeah, I will say that the tariff, as of this point in time, has not had a gigantic impact because it's been mostly 20, 30% kind of numbers. It's in that range. And the panels that we could get from anywhere in Asia or any other place, Mexico, for example, there's a lot of places where we can just get them a lot less expensive than the USA. However, everybody in the market, including Spitzer and all distributors, we are evaluating and continue to evaluate the US panel manufacturing, okay? One thing that will stop Spitzer from carrying some products is if there's no supply.
Yes.
So this is very critical. If I get someone really excited and I say, this is the best solar panel known to man, it's USA made, and then I call an order and they say, oh, we're back ordered for 3 months, you can't get a panel for 3 months. So you have to keep in mind that as a distributor, we can't just offer things because they sound good, right? We actually have to have distribution centers, product in extra product to replace. Let's say we ship something and 3 panels break somehow, right? Oh, we know how to replace 3 panels. Oh, sorry, we can't replace 3 panels because we're out of stock. That won't fly.
And so how much inventory are you, that's why you visit the plants, because you want to see firsthand and have the assurances, not on the phone or email,
Right.
but actually see the line, experience the team.
Yes.
And then many panels do they have to have in backlog for you to feel confident enough to become a distributing partner?
Thousands. I would say a container has about 700, 800, 900 panels. At least one container in every geography that we're at. Like, so if we're on West Coast, we sell Central, because you don't want to have a replacement panel coming from California and sending it to Florida.
Right.
That's going to cost you a fortune to ship it there, right? So if you said 1 to 10 containers in each market, that would be the ideal scenario. But yeah, you have to have a significant amount of products, and some companies aren't willing to invest in that, and so we're not willing to distribute it. Because what if we start distributing it and then we can't get a replacement panel? We run out of panels, and now we got to wait 3 months for something. And it takes a lot of energy to get someone used to a new product. Most people don't like to change.
No.
They like something that they're used to. Getting people to do something different. Like, I love companies when they start a business and they say, we're going to become the next Google. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm like, okay, so you're going to try to change people's behavior you're used to Google, now to do something completely different. Good luck with that. It's really hard.
That's true.
Really hard.
That's true. So, every ride has its drops. What has been your lowest point in the solar coaster, and how'd you bounce back?
Well, I think the lowest point is just the, I guess I would say the difficulty is having a customer that gives you repeat orders, and it's the solar coaster really, there's not a lot of loyalty, meaning that people are looking for different panels at different prices or different products, and if they can find somewhere that's a little bit cheaper or things, sometimes people do that. And I think that the challenge of the solar coaster is building those relationships deep and helping them understand that if I don't save you a bunch on this particular product, I can save you on others. In the overall scenario, I'm helping you save money. And there's 3 facets to solar, and I want to make this clear. It's ease of install, reliability, and cost. It's a 3-legged stool, okay? So we're always evaluating, okay, this product's a little cheaper, but it's not as reliable, okay? And it's harder to install, so that's a negative. We want to find products that make it easier to install, are very reliable, but also the cost is, price per performance is good. That's our secret.
Yeah. What are you most excited about for the next couple of years here in the industry? What are you looking for?
Well, I think there's a couple of things to keep in mind. Let's just start with the residential side. The residential side is going to go through a lot of changes. I hear that leases are going to become more important. I believe that could be true, but of course there's a changing landscape.
Finance them.
Right. There's a changing landscape out here. But I will say this, I do think that solar is still going to be good in many, many markets. And there's a lot of markets where utility prices are high.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And with this
So-
AI.
Yes. In Hawaii and California and Illinois and New York, even Florida, mid-Atlantic. There's a lot of places where prices have now.
Pretty up. I mean, Florida's pretty cheap, but 30%.
Florida's pretty cheap, but it's
They're going to go, they're trying to go up 30%, between 12 and 18 cents right now. Or that's,
It's relatively cheap.
compared with use and all these other things, before you know it, he's coming right up there with Hawaii. We are now up at 42 cents kilowatt, between 40 to 55 cents.
Yes.
So it's
I
pretty.
mean, Hawaii and San Diego.
Where, of course, my house.
Yeah, Hawaii, San Diego, very, very, very costly. But you have to keep in mind, we sell a product to those hurricane states.
Yep.
And the hurricane states, even Houston and other parts of Texas and Louisiana, Arkansas and Florida, they're looking at it from a different point of view because the power does go out sometimes for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So they're seeing it as a different thing motivating the solar in some of those markets. Yeah. And then on the commercial, that's really where the biggest opportunities lie. There's just so many, from small commercial to mid-sized commercial to large commercial, there's just so many opportunities of businesses that have $1,000, a $2,000, a $5,000, a $10,000, a $20,000 power bill.
Absolutely.
And they want to do peak shaving, or they want to just start optimizing their bill. But the bottom line is all those businesses paid out money, but they don't own anything. So if they can now start getting solar panels, start paying down the panels, the break even in some of these might be 3 years, might be 5 years, might be 7 years, might be 10 years.
Do you know of any good commercial lending or financiers right now?
We do. I can tell you there's a trend in commercial lending, and that is meaning that there are home improvement lenders that have now ventured into solar.
What was one?
HFA is one we decided to building convention. And let's see, what's the other one? Gosh, it's in my phone. I can't remember the name of it, but
We'll find out. We'll find out, and we'll put it on the.
yeah. I mean, if you give me
Because
a second, I can find it.
And then with Sonova and all these different lenders going out, a distributor like yourself.
Things are changing.
Yeah.
So the traditional solar lenders, they are still have some capabilities, obviously, in solar, but there's a lot of outside companies now offering funding that don't come from solar. They don't require, like a lot of these companies, they don't have a approved vendor list. And we call it, what do you call it? The approved vendors list, AVL.
Oh, yeah.
AVL, sorry. They don't have an AVL. They don't care. It's just loans based on the credit of the customer. If the customer has a 720 credit score and they haven't defaulted things in 20 years, they'll sell them anything in home improvement. They don't care.
But what's a cap on that, though?
Well, yeah,
that's
according to the lending guidelines, it might be 50,000 or 100,000.
Not enough to do much, as a commercial.
No,
Yeah.
right, in commercial, right. Now, the commercial lenders, they're different, right? There's a lot of them, though. But the commercial lenders, they're more on the ROI of the project, and, they have ability to kind of evaluate through Dun & Bradstreet, and do you pay your bills and things like that. It's more based on the overall profile of the business, so to speak. And there's some of those are personal loans that they do look at the personal,
Yeah.
profile of the owner, right? I was going to find this Climate First Bank.
Climate First Bank.
So Climate First Bank is a bank that is doing a lot of loans in both residential and solar. But once again, they've come out of a different place than these traditional solar lenders. But they're just focused on solar and energy efficient loans, right? So, but I will just say, if you find home improvement lenders, you're going to find that the home improvement lenders now more and more are doing solar.
Yeah.
They're allowing solar to be part of that home improvement loan. And the one I just submitted at this other show, there's other ones that I know, but they do a 30-year loan. They'll do a 30-year loan, home improvement. No dealer fee.
Wow.
No dealer fee. So the home improvement lenders, they were not used to doing dealer fees. That was something that, a lot of the solar lenders came up with to gouge everyone and make tons and tons of money.
Yeah.
It was an unregulated industry, so they could charge 20, 30% dealer fees.
Well, the joke's on them because now they're all out of business.
Yeah, a lot better.
Well, and with that, I think we'll close the pod. Thanks so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
Tell everyone how they can get a hold of you and, what's their best contact information.
Okay, so our website is spitzer-energy.com, and you can contact me through my cell phone if you want to text me, 951-751-6524. My email, Todd.Morgan at Spitzer-Energy.com. I've been in solar for about 12 years. Our VP of Ops has been in solar for 16 years. Our field director of technology has been in solar for about 10 years. We have a wide range of knowledge about solar. We've done almost every type of solar install you can imagine.
How about floating,
metal roofs?
Floating pergola.
We've done pergola, we've done carports. Floating, probably someone has done it. Probably somebody has done it.
Where are you located? Where's your corporate office?
Ontario, California. So Southern California would be considered Inland Empire. But, you know, obviously we do work with a lot of California companies, but we work nationwide. And I would say we have contractors that we work with in pretty much every state, including Puerto Rico, Mexico, some Latin American countries, things like that.
How would you compare yourself against CEE?
Well, I would say that CED, you mean?
Yes.
So CED, I would say they are a big company. They can fulfill a lot of your orders. We have a more personalized approach.
Okay.
We look at solving problems for you across many different types of things, finding equipment that maybe you need that maybe isn't readily available, but then giving that more personalized approach, but then also optimizing cost. A lot of the distributors really just don't care. They just want to sell you. Whatever they want to sell you, they sell you. We're going to say, okay, you want to do this. Let me show you. There's this option, this option, this option. This option here costs $20,000. It's educational. We do a lot of education. We will train people on how to get into the solar, how to pitch the solar, how to use the proposal tools, how to do your plans and permits, so we do a lot of education and training and helping. Yeah, so just a more personalized approach to help you get to the end game, not just order taking.
Right.
We want to definitely educate you on the different products and why they're popular. These products are popular for these reasons, and this is why you would use them. Here's another alternative. Here's why you might use this product, and this price. This product is this price. This product is this price. You know, and just educating them on the marketplace of products and why you might use certain products over other products. Yes.
Interesting. So thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Join me next week as I interview another industry expert on the solar coaster. My new book will be available within a couple weeks online and Amazon, all your favorite retailers. Visit us at thesolarcoasterbook.com, and I'll see you in the pixels. Aloha.
Thank you.
Hop on the solar coaster, come along for the ride.